Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Had a couple of talent points here. We could get Blood Magic, which would give us more spell power at full wrath. I don't think that's the direction we're going to go down. Not sure what direction we're going to go down yet. A little bit of extra dread, a little bit of extra mana after each fight. Both of those are tempting. And the ability to do straight up stress damage is also kind of tempting too. Blind is pretty tempting because it reduces enemy accuracy. Yeah, there's a lot of tempting ones. But maybe we'll go with alchemy instead. Oh, there's extra health actually. You know what? Let's grab advanced doctorate. Double health when using distillation isn't that amazing. But plus 8 health for everyone if we can get 3 points sounds great. Okay, we beat last time the Keymaster, which means we get to exit. Everyone does, at least previously they used to get a heal. Yes, they do. Okay, full team heal. Good. The hunger for wealth had long since become the only virtue known among the hardy dwarven folk. Gone are their ancient traditions, along with the names of their ancestors. For what was more powerful? Logic, or some dead dwarf rotting away into dust? Their ruthless scientists and alchemists knew the answer to that question, and the human kingdom was more than willing to facilitate their experiments. They had grown rich and feared, setting up their own enclave and becoming the default overseers of the mines. And first, we get a battle with a couple of dwarves, 3 of them. So we got this new team over here. They haven't been built, you know, they're not as tailored as some of the other teams, but I want to bring them out, let some new classes do the talking. So we got a Lich, which we're going to give a level 6 brain to. The Lich does good, basically good damage all around, has a heal if he sacrifices someone. Spoilers. Yeah, he's a pretty strong dude. I think I'm going to give him some damage. I think I'm going to give him a lot of damage, actually, because he can do a lot with a little bit of damage. I'm going to give him some evasion as well. And then 1 more point in the damage. So, he has Bone Shards, which does a lot of magic damage to a random enemy. We could switch that to a Bone Shards that ignores wards. Or, we switch that to Shrapnel, where it does damage to 2 random enemies and whatever allies in the first position. Which is okay if they're a summoned minion. You see where I'm getting at, or if they can heal themselves. Command Undead. Selected ally gains 14 attack and dread for 2 turns, and it pushes them forward. Ineffable Command will do the same buffs, but draw them back instead, and Dominate Undead is just stronger buffs. Sacrifice kills an ally and then heals everyone by 40. Could also heal by 50, or it could heal by 20, and basically Cruel Sacrifice doesn't spend an action. So you could use it effectively for free. Toxic Cloud is a huge stress damage trap that does stress damage to anyone who enters the cloud. Corrosive Cloud also causes them to lose all their armor and resistance, whereas Plague Cloud causes enemies that go into the cloud to have a 3% chance of dying immediately. I like Corrosive Cloud. I actually like it quite a bit. However, well, actually, you know what? I am going to go with it. I'm going to go with it partially for the extra dread, but also because the Shade works off of dread as well. We're going to give him a level 5 brain. Okay, which gives him 1 badge. Oh, that's right. The Lich had 2, doesn't he? Because he's level 6. Let's actually give him... Let's give him that ability to ignore wards as well. More damage. The Shade. He's an interesting dude. We're going to give him evasion. He needs evasion. In fact, let's pump all the points to evasion. 25% evasion. Because remember, if someone misses him, he gets to attack with magic damage. He has Pain Reflection. Causes all attacks against someone to do stress damage to the enemy, or to whoever hits them. Pain Mirror does more of that stress damage, and reduces damage from enemies by 10% as long as he stays into this stance. Pain Amplification is just more stress back. Trick of the Eye allows them to swap places with someone and gain evasion. With Swindle Fate, they can gain evasion and accuracy. With Grand Deception, even more evasion. You can give Iratus mana, or a mana and spell power. Blacklight reduces accuracy and could also be set to reduce luck. Gloom Claws. Now this is good. Does damage equal to how much stress they're missing. This is why I want to team him up with the Lich. And possibly even just a stress team in general. Void Claws does even more stress damage, whereas Gloom Talons makes the enemy lose all wards. Which doesn't seem that amazing. Void Claw seems better on that front. I think I'm going to go with Blacklight to lower their accuracy for now. Actually, does anything give evasion? Ooh, yeah, it does. Grand Deception does. Let's go with that for now. Yeah. Alright, we got a bunch more level 5 brains. So the Blood Phantasm's going to get one. Blood Phantasm's interesting. They have a lot of armor, as you can see. And we can go ahead and give them a little bit more. They can do some good damage. It's not where they're optimized, I'd say. We'll keep that last point. Impale does damage to the front 2 rows. It can also be upgraded so that critical hits do more damage. Or just that it does more damage in general. Phantasmal Assault attacks the same enemy twice and recovers health with each attack. It can be buffed to do more damage or to gain more health back. Which is interesting. I think that used to be based... Was that always a flat health gain? I don't remember if it was. Transfusion. When receiving direct damage, heal every ally. That's an interesting one. Also allow them to gain 1 attack and 1 dread. Or heal even more. Mark of Retribution. Marks a minion for 2 turns. Anyone that's marked... anyone who attacks the marked minion, I should say, receives magic damage back. With Aura of Retribution, enemies are more likely to attack the marked minion. With Mark of Vengeance, any characters... Yeah, it's just stronger. Chains of Anger. Deal additional damage for each buff and debuff on the target, while also doing regular damage. Moaning Chains does more damage for each debuff or buff, whereas Chains of Fury does more raw damage. I think I'm actually going to go with Aura of Retribution. I'm going to switch you two around. What I'm thinking is, the Shade can reduce someone's accuracy. The Blood Phantasm can force enemies to try to attack the Shade. So if someone attacks the Shade and misses, they get 2 magic attacks every time they miss. Black Widow will be in front. We could also do that same strategy with the Black Widow to some degree. Black Widow has a lot of health. Not a lot of armor, surprisingly. No evasion, which is notable. Let's actually go ahead and give her armor, evasion, and more health. I like that idea. There's a reason I like that idea. Because we have the Cocoon, which puts herself into a cocoon. She heals and provides a 100% chance to redirect an attack from whoever's behind her to her instead. She heals every turn. Well, no, she heals after each minion or enemy's action. That's right. We could also make it a spiky cocoon so that it has a slapback built in, too. So I kind of like that idea. This could be an interesting team. Let's find out if they are interesting by taking them up and fight these dwarves. All right, I know what these dwarves are, but you're going to find out here in a minute. And we'll see if this is a worthy team. We got 2 berserkers. Ouch. And a warrior in the back. Ooh, a miss and a block. A miss means a slapback from the Shade. Okay, Dwarven Warrior is pretty straight up fighter. He has some armor and resistance, and he starts with a block. Berserkers don't have armor. They have more health, and they have a lot of sanity, 200. But they lose 30... they do 30 stress damage to themselves at the start of each action, and for every 10 points of their sanity that's missing, they gain an attack power. So they can build up attack extremely fast. Let's go ahead and go straight to the spiky cocoon. Alright, the shadows dance. Now, since we've done that, let's go ahead and pull someone forward and reduce their accuracy. He now has 77 accuracy. Okay. The spike broke the block, which I actually really like. Now the Lich. He could attack, he could sacrifice, he could command undead. We also have Rain of Fire, which does damage to everyone except for the Lich himself. And sets them on fire. If we had wards, this would be a great thing to use. But as of right now, it's not that great. Oh, yeah, you can't use Corrosive Cloud from there. We might have to switch him and the Phantasm. For now, though, let's just Swarm. Shard Swarm. It's a pretty strong attack. Okay. Use Aura of Retribution. Convince enemies to attack our cocoon. Alright. Stay in the cocoon. Let's see if it works. Yep. He's taking damage back every time he does that. He takes 2 hits back every time he does that. And she gains a tiny bit of heal back as well. So it's an interesting maneuver. And we can use Pain Reflection to make them lose stress as well. But it's obviously not great to use stress attacks on the Berserkers. Also, apparently the Spider Venom procs every time too. Which means they lose Vigor and Sanity every turn. That's neat. Let's see. We did use some magic. We could go ahead and gain that back with Dark Portal. Or we could keep lowering their accuracy. You know what? You haven't moved yet. Let's hit your accuracy. And pull them forward. Okay. This lasts for another turn. I don't think you need to make it stronger. We could use Chains of Anger, which does extra damage for each buff and debuff. 43 damage. Heck yeah. Miss. Or buff himself by putting his shields up. Okay. That's more armor and resistance. Ouch. That's right. He has a ranged attack from back there. Okay, we could Spider Web, which prevents movement. That's not that useful. Spider Strike makes the enemy lose health, or excuse me, health, yes, but also luck and evasion. Silken Pull, which pulls them forward and makes it so that they do less damage. Poison Spit, which is a magic attack that lowers armor and resistance. And Spider Pack, which deals damage to a random enemy. However, I can't see myself justifying anything other than keep doing this for now. Especially with the misses that sometimes come through. Alright. Let's go ahead and actually use that Pain Reflection. There we go. It's useful to have him in the back right now, too. There we go. Now we could use the Corrosive Cloud if we want, but it's a little late for that. We could also reanimate, summon a skeleton, but our team is full. So that's not helpful. That's not who I wanted you to hit, but okay. He cares not. Ah, the Armor Absorb. But he got hit with a stress attack as well. Yeah, the Armor Absorb is not helpful. This is an interesting team. I think they're doing... Oh, geez, the amount of damage he does. I think they're doing some very interesting things. Insanity. Okay, so Berserkers always get Berserk, which means that they deal more damage and also take more damage.
This never gets old.
That one basically destroyed itself. Now we could Gloom Claws. Heck yeah, deals damage equal to how much sanity they're missing. 196 damage guaranteed. That's pretty hard to say no to. Beautiful. And then he attacks and gets killed with the slapback. Okay. Ooh. Ashes of a Burned Witch. Sets enemies on fire for 2 turns when the minion uses an ability. On single targets, it's 10 damage for 2 turns. Ooh. Ooh, that would be good on an Infested. I don't think I could swap his thing, though. Thunder. Could I swap Acid Gland with that? I could, but we would lose the gland. That just reduces armor and resistance. No. Burned Witch is a lot better. Yeah, stack that. That's stupid good. Okay. Nice. I think this team did well. I think we need to move them around a bit, though. I think I would want to put the Shade in the back. Then maybe the Phantasm right here and have the Lich in the 3rd position. Go ahead and put you 2 in the heal zone. Yeah, other than that, I think they did great. Let's see. Let's actually upgrade the Abode of Wrath. Then it'll give us 45 Wrath at the beginning. So we need a new Blood Phantasm for that. Whoop. We can make that happen. If I could go into the right area. There we go. Blood Phantasm. Jump in here.
Good. I will use that against my enemies.
Cost 100. Yikes. That's alright. Can't afford another upgrade. We could build the arena, but it's like, you put someone in here, they gain some experience. Cool. I'm not that impressed by it, if you couldn't tell. What's next? Ooh, we got an artifact over here if we want it. Fountain of Restoration. Looking a little bit farther, there's an artifact up here. There's a stele. There's some cultist here, which is minion-specific items, potentially. Items in this coffin. We could reach the coffin area from either direction. But if we do go after this coffin, it'll railroad us into an elite squad no matter what. So that's good to know. I think we're going to go to the left. Let's get this artifact. 2 battles, and then we can head toward that item. Ring of Decay. At the start of combat, all enemies lose a block. Neat. All minions gain 10 health until the battle ends with the Pendant of Might. That's okay. All minions gain a ward until the battle ends with the warding pendant. Okay, I think that's really good.
More for me.
Free avoidance of a magic attack until the battle ends.
This item finds its way to my capable hand.
That's a little nuts. Okay, we got a battle. We got a warrior. We've got a berserker, and we got berserker in the back, and then a newer class here. I want to try out Thunder's ability. Let's go, Thunder. Let's light some dudes on fire. Bring the Bone Zone. Bring Vasilla. Bring Cecil. God, I hate how fast he is. Okay, in the back we have a treasurer, which is actually new to me. I don't think he was in the older early access game. So he apparently used Motivate with a bag of money, which gives luck and accuracy. That is terrifying. He also has a lot of block and ward. Like, oh my god, that's a lot of block and ward. Okay, we're gonna go straight after these berserkers.
There's no sun up in the
Light him on fire. Okay, he's now berserk. Yes, he does. He gets 40 fire damage per turn, which is dumb but amazing. Also, this is not the best. Actually, it is, because I could absorb fear, take away that sanity, and he would lose all that health. Yeah, he would lose all that extra damage that he gains. I could do that. I could also give Vasilla a block and a ward. But no, I think I want to do this. Absorb that. We're now at full mana. We have a block on Cecil, thankfully. Okay, Bone Zone is initiated. Let's go ahead and bust some blocks and hope maybe even get some stuns. Oh my god, he missed. He did stun the Berserker, who's already quite injured. Let's see. We don't have any debuffs to absorb. I think I want to do Agile Grasp and pull the Berserker up. Does a lot of damage, and he loses luck until the battle ends. And his luck is, like, incredibly... 53 luck. It's 53% chance to crit. That's a little ridiculous. So, let's instead give him a chance to burn, baby, burn.
There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather in...
Okay, good stuff. Let's absorb his fear as well. There we go. That's a damage debuff as far as we're concerned. Just throw money at us as it's a magic attack. Oh, the damage! The one in the back no longer has a stun. That's okay. Stomp him. Double stun. Love it. One in the back is going to burn out, which is excellent. Pull him forward then. Get this treasure boy. Scream at this warrior. He is vulnerable to stress.
As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
Okay, he's inspired, but he is burning. Mighty. Receives less damage, deals more damage. That's mighty sucky. You know what? Let's hit him with the wraps. Lower his luck. At least now he can't crit. He has minus 10 luck. Go ahead and throw a block and a ward on our boy Thunder here, because he took a lot of damage earlier. Oh, you have a gun. Cool. Look at all that damage over time. That was great. Let's stack it up.
Ooh, I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
Oh, that's so good. That's so insanely good. Yeah, are you just popping wards on purpose or what? Or are you just not thinking? Trying to figure you out, dude. We are trying to pop your wards. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually Hex Beam here. That'll pop the ward and do a little bit of stress damage up front. And it got a crit. Alright. Decay now. Look at that heal of 37. Love it. Oh, he didn't get a good one. Panic. All right, he has a chance to skip his turn. He's trying to run away. He did get to shoot his gun. Didn't really do that much. You know what? Go for the heal. We have a full turn of attacks before he gets away. I think we'll be fine. Hit him with the wraps. Ho, ho, ho! That was golden. All right. Oh, you can't wait till the end of the turn because we're at the end of the round. Dang. All right. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and bony weather. That'll do it.
There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
Yeah, he's new. Boiling blood. Oh. For each unfilled squad slot, the minion receives 4 armor, 4 resistance, 14 attack, 14 dread, 4 evasion, and 6 accuracy. That stacks, by the way, which means if you have a minion who's going out alone, they have 12 armor, 12 resistance, 42, I think, attack and dread, 12 evasion, and 18 accuracy. I may have done the attack and dread math wrong and just did it real quick, and I'm not in a math frame of mind, but I am in the mind to give Bone Zone his level up, wherein we are going to give him more armor, I think. Vasilla? Vasilla, I think we're going to wait for you. That's a lot of evasion to have to build up. I don't know if we're ever going to get it build up, but we got to try for it, right? Okay, our Lich and our Black Widow are good to go. Got another battle coming up. We got another Berserker, another Warrior, another Treasurer, and then a new boy. Well, let's go ahead and try Zenith, Sai, Kazuto, and Roland. They're a pretty good team. All of these teams, I think, are kind of solid. Still a little shaky on Team 4, but I like the idea of them. Okay, in the third position, we got an Alchemist. They love to play with armor and resistance, which is actually pretty bad for Zenith. However, I don't think it's something we can't conquer. Let's go ahead and use Bone Spear. That'll break the block. All right. Let's see. I'm just trying to remember here. We got Sudden Strike, which ignores block. That was his other one. Okay. Sai, go ahead and buff up Zenith. Thankfully, Zenith can remove his own debuffs. So, in a worst-case scenario world where they do manage to destroy all of his armor, we can get it back. God, this team is fast. There's the luck and accuracy. That was an attempt to destroy armor, but it didn't work thanks to the wards. Okay. Slap this Berserker. He's our first target. 10 out of 10. We'd want to avoid attacking with stress until the Berserker's dealt with, so reach out and grab him. And I want to avoid moving him back, too. Give me the claw.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Now he'll take 40% extra damage. Give Zenith a buff. Somehow our speed is looking a lot better this turn than it was last turn. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm not complaining. Get me some stress. Because I think we got this guy pretty much down for the count. Oof. A little bit of damage aside, but he's alright. Ah! Money! It's a debuff! And the skeleton ain't falling for it. Okay. Give me the winter. Beautiful. We build Wrath pretty darn quickly on this team. Dude, these wards are actually 10 out of 10. That pendant was a beautiful get. Alright, this guy's got armor. This guy doesn't. Slap him. He's got a lot of health, though. Okay. Keep the stress going. There's the pistol. It's not worth much. There's a break. What, he's got? Panic? Ooh, the double miss. I think he does have panic. Yeah, minus 50 accuracy. That'll do it. Plus evasion, but I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. Let's go ahead and pull him forward.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
That broke the warrior, who now has weakness. Deals less damage, receives more damage. So obviously he buffed up his armor. That's okay, because Zenus is already buffed up, which means Sai is good to attack. And guess who gets to ignore armor? Heck yeah! Grab him. Pull him down. Good lord. This damage is great. Ouch! Ooh. Well, that hurt. That was spicy. Let's go ahead and use the Bone Spear.
Impale this wretch.
There we go. Now what do we go with? Can you freeze yourself? No, you can't. Ah, dang it. Yeah, we don't have that much of a recourse against the Treasurer right now. If anything, we would probably want to start fighting him now before he tries to run away.
My kingdom comes.
Sudden Strike is definitely nice right now. This will break the blocks.
There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather.
Yeah, some blood in your beard. Or beer. I don't know, you could have blood in his beer. Let's go ahead and actually give Sai some evasion. There we go. Ha ha! I am an actual genius, let's pretend.
This will be
Oh, that crit. That was a beautiful crit. Alright. Let's finish this lad. Actually, this guy has one buff. Oh, but he's lost all of his armor. Well, what do you know? He used an attack that actually reduces all of his armor and resistance. Yeah, he has that, by the way. Yeah, let's just go ahead and use our Wind of Oblivion. That's a good stress attack. It's actually a little ridiculously strong. No, I was gonna say bye-bye. Little weak. Ah, the gun. That's okay. We're still fine. We are getting a little bit of health every time one of us moves, thanks to our wrath being high enough. I don't feel any need to use magic here. And then I use a magic attack, like a ding-dong. That's fine. He's done.
Good. More materials. I
Ooh.
didn't think it would be this easy.
Turns out it is this easy. Zenus! Executed.
As your suffering ends, your service begins.
Not bad. Look, feeling a little thin on the rewards lately, but can't complain that much. Let's go ahead and put these two in here. Heal them up. We got an extra talent point, which means we could go for... What was the level 3 I was looking for? It was an alchemy. That's right. Durable materials. Ooh, if I wait for one more, though, an additional part will drop after each battle. Which sounds neat. Dark Enlightenment would actually increase our wrath gain as well. If we went this way, we could get a higher chance to receive artifacts. You know what? I think I'm going this way.
The will becomes free.
These are things we probably should have grabbed at the beginning of our journey, but it's not painful or hurtful for us to grab them now. Same thing kind of with the obelisk. Probably would have been good to upgrade that a little bit earlier. I think the Iratus statue with 8 mana between battles is fine. Gotta keep in mind that only qualifies during in a victory of a battle. So if you lose, you get nothing. Good day, sir, etc., memes. But
They will be expecting cannon fodder, but I will give them cannons instead.
I love how brilliant Iratus thinks he is for giving a zombie a cannon and saying, look, it's totally not a weak enemy. Or a weak minion. I mean, they're not. They're actually fairly durable. Yeah, compared to the skeleton. Skeleton has more damage and more utility to him, in my opinion. Because the zombie is pretty much all damage. I'm not complaining. Zombie's pretty good. However, that is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Iratus, Lord of the Dead. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more, because it's going to keep coming. Trust me, it's gonna keep coming. I love this game. And it won't stop coming. Thanks again for watching this episode of Iratus, Lord of the Dead. My name is Thet, and I'll see you in the next video, my dudes.